Master Skywalker. There are too many of them. What are we going to do?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Halloween, everybody. I got my Anakin costume on. Got the lightsaber and everything. Like, I even cut my hair to match it. I mean, I think it came out okay. RIP to like the really long hair. I had that hair for like 4 years before I finally cut it. But yeah, I mean, this costume's pretty cool. I really liked Anakin growing up, and I mean, it's really cool to actually like kind of like cosplay as Anakin. So I'm enjoying this. Today I have a different kind of video for y'all. Since it's Halloween, I figured we would sit down. I'm gonna grab a candle. This is embarrassing. There we go. I'm gonna light the candle. And with this candle, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch some scary stories together. What y'all think though? Like, hood on or hood off? I can't see shit. Like, hood on though? I mean, I don't know. I kind of like it better with the hood off, because I mean, you can see the Anakin styled hair. I'm yapping. Let's get into the story. Supposedly, these are supposed to be true stories.
This happened 2 years ago, Halloween of 2023. I'm a 25-year-old male, but at the time of this story, I was 22. I had a long day of work due to a festival we had where we had parents bring their kids to the center for various activities, such as many different competitive games, a costume contest, trivia for candy, and a kids vs. parents dodgeball game.
Wait, hang on, wait. That actually reminds me of a story. I'm yapping again, but this is back in middle school, and we were playing dodgeball. Everyone was having a good time, and the balls were like those little styrofoam balls, like they shouldn't hurt somebody, until this one kid he's like at least 6'2" in middle school, grabs the ball and launches it at this little girl, broke the glasses on her face, and the little girl just collapses. Just like it was you could hear the impact of that ball hitting her face. Pause. You could hear the impact throughout the whole gym. Like, everybody just turned like it was crazy.
Well, it was a very fun time, but it was definitely tiring. For context, I'm a community worker, so doing community events is pretty much what I do on a normal basis. But it's also draining, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, after it was all done, I went home and was ready to call it a night. About an hour after I got home, it was around 6 something, my little sister called me. My sister, who I'll call Savannah, wanted me to take her and my nephew, who I'll call Jackson, trick-or-treating because neither our parents nor Jackson's parents felt like doing it. And as it usually goes, it fell on me to be the cool big brother to step in and make it happen. Savannah was 15, and Jackson...
I'm actually taking my little brother trick-or-treating tonight. So, I mean, I feel you. I'm taking my little brother trick-or-treating tonight.
...was 11. Even though I wasn't feeling it at all, I got up, threw some clothes on, and headed to my parents' house to pick them up. Once I got there, I asked if they were ready, but Savannah was still finalizing her costume. She was dressed up as Raven from Teen Titans.
Ooh.
She even had the white makeup on.
Wait, not like that. Hang on, wait. No. Wait. That's not how I meant it. That's not how I meant it. I was just saying ooh, because like, yeah, that's a cool costume idea. Not like that. Hang on. Chill out.
Of that ghostly appearance Raven usually has. Jackson was dressed as Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
My guy.
Once Savannah was done, we got in the car and were on our way. I took them to a pretty busy neighborhood to make sure they got as much candy as possible. Upon arrival, we started going from house to house. Everyone we ran into was friendly and had plenty of treats to hand out. There was even one house where an older man gave them each a hot dog and a soda. He said every year for Halloween, he doesn't hand out candy. He grills food instead because he'd rather give kids something with protein since it's good for the body. Honestly, we probably need more people like that.
I guess.
We passed a lot of other kids.
I mean,
Some
like,
gave compliments.
Imagine, though, you're going trick-or-treating, and, like, somebody hands you a ribeye steak. Like, here you go. Don't eat it all at once, kid. Like, did you just hand me a piece of meat on Halloween?
To Savannah and Jackson's costumes. I also saw some really cool costumes myself. Everyone in the area seemed to go all out. When we hit the last house for the night, we started walking back to the car. It was about a 10-minute walk since we had gone pretty far down the neighborhood. The neighborhood was less active now, and there weren't as many people out and about. That's why I got alarmed when I looked across the street and saw a person dressed in all black standing in a yard where there were no porch lights on. I'm surprised I even noticed them at all, but I tend to always pay attention to my surroundings.
I'm immediately turning
When I
around.
looked closer, it seemed like the person was wearing a hooded cloak with an all-black outfit and a mask.
Was it
I couldn't
me?
see their face at all.
Was it me?
I honestly couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman. Whoever it was, they appeared to be looking at us. I told Savannah and Jackson to stay close to me and said, "There's a suspicious person across the yard. Look, but don't stare."
Is that how I'm gonna get treated
what I was
tonight?
talking about without encouraging the person to approach or follow us. Jackson laughed and thought it was just someone trying to scare people walking by.
Makes
Savannah,
sense.
though, looked noticeably worried. Now, just to add some context, I was carrying a backpack with a Glock inside.
Oh, shoot! My boy got a Glock on it? Bro just said that so casually. Yeah, I got a Glock in my backpack. It ain't no big deal.
Anna knew this, so when I told them to stay close, she probably realized
Bro
that
is
I was
ready.
serious. Jackson was clueless. He's too young for me to tell him that I carry a real gun. As we were walking away, it looked like that person
How's somebody
was still
too
watching
young
us,
to tell you
even though
that?
It was
I
hard
mean,
to tell in the dark.
what, you think he's gonna grab it out your
We were
backpack
getting
and be like,
closer to the car
no?
when I suddenly heard heavy footsteps behind us, like boots hitting the concrete. I turned around and saw that same person again. Same outfit, all black. But this time, I could see more clearly. They were wearing a tactical
I can
vest,
see
tactical boots,
clearly now.
and black pants
The
tucked into the
rain
boots.
is gone.
They had on a full spandex mask that completely covered their face. That made the situation way more serious. When you see someone dressed like that, the first thing that comes to mind is that they're armed.
Yeah.
He's following us, I thought. I whispered to Savannah and Jackson, "I need you both to listen very carefully. Do not stop walking and do not look back. The person I mentioned earlier is following us. They're behind us right now. The last thing we want is to alarm them or set them off, so just keep your composure and keep walking." I mainly looked at Jackson when saying this.
What do you
because
do
he's
in that
younger and
situation?
might not fully understand how serious this was. Savannah,
Like me,
understood
I'm gonna like,
We kept walking.
I'm gonna
and
like
occasional
try to
glances
grab my
behind
bag
us.
and open it
Person
and grab the
stayed some
gun.
distance away, but was still following. When we got to the car, they were still coming our way.
I mean, he doesn't know you
And I
know
decided
that
to make a bold move.
he's following you. So I
Pulled out
mean,
my Glock and pointed it at the person.
yes, sir.
I asked why they're following us. The person raised their hands, as if they didn't expect me to do that, then slowly removed their mask. It was a woman, and she looked to be in her 30s. She took her mask off, but didn't answer my question. She just stared at me blankly. I asked again, still pointing the gun, "Why are you following us?" What she said next made no sense. In an almost robotic tone, she said, "I'm an undercover cop. I was told there was a break-in, so I came to check it out. That's why I was standing outside that house. But when you looked at me funny, I assumed you were the one who did it. So it would be wise to lower my weapon.
No,
so I could have you
something's off.
arrested for threatening an officer of the law."
Something's off. Something's
I
off.
hesitated, but then lowered my gun.
Something's
What else was
off.
I supposed to do? I didn't want to risk an arrest or ruin the kid's night, but her story didn't make any sense.
At all.
She
That
claimed
doesn't
she
make
got
any
word of a
sense.
break-in, so why would she just stand outside facing away from the house?
Yeah.
How did me looking at her funny make her think I was the one who did it? Why
Exactly.
would I break into a house and then casually walk through the neighborhood? And why was she wearing a hooded cloak?
Yes,
All
sir.
these questions were racing through my mind.
I'm
So I asked
not
her,
lowering the gun.
"You're
Screw that.
undercover. Why are you in tactical gear? Wouldn't that kind of give away that you're law enforcement? What's the point of the cloak?" She didn't answer. She just stared at me again, but this time her expression changed. There was something malicious in her eyes.
I'm
But she was
shooting.
irritated that
I'm
I didn't
shooting.
believe her and was deciding what to do next.
I'm gonna get arrested.
Jackson and Savannah stayed completely quiet through all of this. Then she smiled this creepy, unsettling smile and said, if you didn't have that gun, this night would have ended a hell of a lot different for you. Right as she finished saying,
Right then and there, I'm firing a shot. I'm firing a warning shot. Like, you need to go. You need to go. I'm gonna get arrested for my reactions. Like, I can't be in this kind of situation because I'm gonna get arrested. Like, I would have shot her right then and there.
that, I noticed 4 figures suddenly emerge from between the houses, walking toward us. All of them were wearing tactical gear, but without the cloak. I instantly told Savannah and Jackson to get in the car, keeping my eyes on the woman and the figures. Once I saw they were in, I got into and drove off. As I was leaving, the woman was still standing there, smiling. The others, 3 men and 1 woman, were not smiling. They had blank, emotionless faces, like they didn't even have souls. It's hard to explain. The whole car ride back was silent. I'm sure the kids were in shock, just like I was. I dropped them off, made sure they got in safely, then went home to process everything that happened. The thing I couldn't shake off was why they targeted us. The neighborhood was full of people walking around, so why us? I wish I could say it ended there, but it didn't.
Oh, man.
A few days later, I got a text from an unknown number. It was just a photo, no words. The picture was of my car, taken in the parking lot of my apartment complex. I contacted the police and told them
Dang.
everything that happened on Halloween night. They took the report, but they couldn't investigate unless a direct threat was made. Typical.
How's that not a
Out of
direct threat, though?
curiosity and maybe stupidity, I went back to that same house where I first saw that woman. I knocked on the door, and a man in his 40s answered. I asked if they'd experienced a break-in on Halloween night. He looked confused and said no. He said he went to bed early because he had work the next morning and didn't notice anything strange. I told him what I saw, and he had no idea what I was talking about. I thanked him for his time and left. At that point, I already knew the undercover cop story was fake, but I wanted
You
to do
knew
my
that.
own little investigation.
Bro, you knew that on Halloween night. What do you mean you're just now figuring that out? Like, you already knew that undercover cop story was a bunch of BS from the moment she said it. Like, dude, catch up. Come on.
Just to make sense of it. Whoever that woman and those people were somehow knew my phone number and where I lived. It makes me wonder, was that not a random encounter after all? Were they watching me for a while? Were they planning something that night, and my being armed threw them off? All those thoughts messed me up and made me feel paranoid for a long time. I had to go to therapy and install a Ring camera at my front door just to feel safe again. In case you're wondering, I haven't been contacted by any unknown numbers since. Nothing else has happened since that picture. 2 years later, I still think back on that night. Writing this out helps me a lot, and I'm trying to fully move on from it. But if there's one thing I want people to take away from this, it's to always watch your surroundings. You never know who might be watching you. It's easy to get caught up in something dangerous just for existing, so always stay safe and protected, because I can say with full confidence that being armed that night probably saved our lives.
Probably. Okay, this video is called Never Left by Sayak Company. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I want to make sure I give credit to every creator whose video I watched today. Just a sign of respect. Let's get into this video. Hopefully this one is scary. Oh, we're talking about the Russian-Ukraine war. I'm out. By then, I'm leaving the house. That's all I needed to hear. I'm running out the house. I'm not staying. I'm out. Peace. See ya. Nah, I'm just playing. Let's watch the video. I'm already out, man. I'm leaving. I'm not staying if I'm hearing all this. And he's just sitting there, stupid. What you turn on your flashlight for, bro? Come on, man. Come on. Do your lights not work or something? Like, what do you need the flashlight for? What are you still doing here, man? Get out. Are you telling me you don't recognize these photos? If not, what are you still doing here? Now you try to leave. Watch, something's gonna be. Yep. They always wait until it's too late to leave. Get up, man. Come on. Yo. No. Ugh. Who is he? Oh, shoot. It's too late for that, man. You gonna get stopped now, watch. Bro. Should have left earlier. Should have left earlier. Where are you going, bro? Imagine getting locked in your own house. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm chanting Bible verses at this point. Like, I'm like Psalm 46, Psalm 49. I'm chanting them. Dang. Bro got 8. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Again, shout out to Sayak Company, however you say it. I know I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Alright, that's gonna do it for today's Halloween themed video. Stay safe out there tonight. Don't forget, every dark alley, every dark corner, something's watching you.